Heavy losses for Iran and Israel amid direct military escalation. The world enters a dangerous turning point unseen in decades. June 16, 2025. The night in the Middle East was anything but ordinary. An eerie silence was suddenly shattered by deafening explosions rocking Tehran. Israel announced the launch of Operation Rising Lion, a swift aerial attack using missiles and drones to strike deep inside Iran's nuclear infrastructure. Within moments, Iran responded from the heart of the storm, launching 150 ballistic missiles and 100 drones, raining down on Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. The skies turned into hell, the front lines into fire, and the message was thunderous: no place is safe in Israel anymore. At Sort al-Mahala, voice of the magazine, we don't just report the news, we analyze, investigate, and bring you the truth, unfiltered. Subscribe and activate notifications, because what we offer is not just news, but a deeper understanding of what's unfolding around us. Israel's strike on Iran, June 16 at dawn. Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, using around 200 aircraft and drone boats to target more than 100 medium to strategic sites across Iran. Targets included Natanz nuclear facility Kondob in Arak military command centers residential areas. The attack resulted in 78 to 90 deaths, including top Revolutionary Guard commanders Hossein Salami Mohammad Bagheri, Amir Ali, Rashid Ali Shamkhani, as well as 6 to 9 nuclear scientists, including Feridun Abbasi and Torkanji. Additionally, 320 to 329 people were injured, among them civilians, women and children, with widespread panic and damage across various Tehran neighborhoods. Damage to nuclear facilities was reported as superficial to structural at Natanz and without any recorded radioactive leakage, according to expert teams. Iran's immediate losses following Rising Lion Operation, *1. Nuclear and military infrastructure, the Israeli strikes targeted over 100 strategic sites, including Kondob, Isfahan, and Tabriz, along with Revolutionary Guard command posts and missile industrial stations. Estimated repair and rehabilitation costs range from hundreds of millions to $1 billion. Due to the advanced technical complexity of the facilities, *2, human and scientific losses, the loss of 78 to 90 people, including high-ranking military officials and elite nuclear scientists, represents a critical blow. Iran's annual investment in expert salaries, research and training lost is estimated in tens of millions of dollars. Replacing nuclear scientists could take many years, making the blow long-term. 3. Nuclear enrichment disruption. The strikes crippled operations at Natanz and uranium enrichment facilities, halting activity temporarily. Reactivation is expected to face major technical and financial obstacles, costing tens of millions to gradually restore enrichment and testing. 4. Oil and economic fallout. Oil prices spiked by 6 to 7%, from roughly $74 to $78 per barrel. Experts warn that continued escalation, especially if the Strait of Hormuz supply line is disrupted, could cripple Iran economically and cause global oil price surges. Iran's thunderous retaliation operation, True Promise that evening. Iran responded with Operation True Promise, launching over 150 ballistic missiles, more than 100 drones targeting Israeli territory. Despite US-backed Israeli defense systems managing to intercept most of the attacks, some missiles penetrated defenses, reaching Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. The outcome: 1 civilian death, 63 injured, with varying degrees of severity. The financial cost of defense for Israel, the impact of war isn't just measured in destruction, but also in economic hemorrhaging. Israel's defense relies on systems like Iron Dome. Among others, intercepting a single missile costs $40,000 to $100,000. Typically, 2 interceptors are fired per target for success, doubling cost to $80,000 $200,000 per missile. So intercepting just 100 Iranian missiles could cost Israel $8 million to $20 million minimum, excluding operational expenses like radar maintenance, activation of command, control systems, deploying aircraft for interception and patrols, human resource and technical wear. This is a silent financial war. Every Iranian missile bleeds thousands of dollars from Israel in real time. If these attacks continue for days or weeks, defense alone becomes a long-term strategic burden, constraining economic decisions regardless of military strength. Psychological and political strain inside Israel. The impact extends far beyond money. Sirens wailing, daily life disrupted. Images of blood and fear broadcast across media. This chips away at the image of Israel as an invulnerable fortress. Missiles have become tools, not just of destruction, but of psychological, political, and economic pressure. Israeli leaders now face growing pressure, activate expensive defense systems repeatedly, all amid slow economic growth, rising inflation, and waning investor confidence. Politifactions ask, is the response worth the cost? Can Israel afford a war of attrition? What if Iran keeps launching cheap missiles daily, while Israel pays millions to stop them? The broader Arab world on a boiling edge. The Arab world is tense and watching closely. The region is aflame. Amid a confrontation shaking the Middle East from the Atlantic to the Gulf. Explosions in Tehran. Flames over occupied Palestine all echo in every Arab household. While Israel lights up Iran's sky with precision bombs, Iran fires hypersonic firestorms into Israeli territory. Arab governments, including Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, Oman, and Jordan, have condemned Israel's strikes as a blatant violation of sovereignty, warning that Iran's response may spark a devastating regional war. Arab public opinion is inflamed. Anxiety fills the streets, and social media floods with solidarity and calls for deterrence. The public wonders, are we on the brink of a broader war? Will Yemen, Lebanon, Iraq, and even the Gulf be drawn in? Markets in turmoil. Global oil markets are panicking. Fears of escalation and extended conflict have caused oil prices to jump 7 to 14%. Threats of Hormuz Strait shutdown, which transports a quarter of the world's oil. Saudi Arabia and UAE, trying to offset with alternative supplies. Stock and currency markets are rattled. IPO activity has dropped. Investors are fleeing to gold and US bonds for safety. No clear victory in sight. Iran has suffered a historic blow to its leadership and nuclear capacity. But its retaliation delivered a serious challenge to Israeli security. Israel scored a strong strike, but its intensive defensive effort exposed vulnerabilities to new kinds of technological surprises. The Arab world is not just a spectator, but trapped between the fires, from Yemen to Lebanon to the sea, to oil prices and tense societies. It is a powder keg that won't cool until the rules of the game change.